First, we shall give Africa, the rest of the world, a beautiful football experience in addition to giving our guests the opportunity to see the beauty of Kenya and Uganda and Tanzania. Ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, the government of Uganda remains steadfast in the commitment to development of sports. And Maama, I can't say thank you. Maama, you've been there for us. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Museveni, thank you for supporting sports development in the country.
We needed to use football to sell Uganda to the world. We needed football to be looked at more than just a sport. We realized that one of the things we do is to host Africa in East Africa for the first time. And we also realized that we could not do it alone because it would be an enormous cost in terms of time and resources. We teamed up with Kenya and Tanzania under the East African integration spirit, and we believed that through your Pan-African belief, it would be a good project if we sold it to you. And as a federation, we reached out to you, Your Excellency, through our minister, that we needed the government to sign guarantees before we could host CAF as the requirements of the regulations of CAF. Museveni, like it has always been, you did not tire of us, you welcomed us, and you allowed us to go and submit the bid. We went as a delegation that was headed by the Deputy Speaker of Parliament of Uganda and other government dignitaries to Cairo with a dream that Africa would accept Africa to come here in the biggest sporting competition on the African soil, and that's the Africa Cup of Nations. Your Excellency, our journey was successful, but it would not have been without your continuous calls and engagement with the other presidents of the other sister countries, and also with the CAF president himself. The country deserves to know your personal effort in ensuring that we are here. We wouldn't have been here without your personal input.
It is both an honor and a pleasure to stand before you today on behalf of the East Africa community as we gather here to launch one of the continent's most anticipated sporting events, the CHAN 2024 tournament. Allow me from the onset to express my deep appreciation to Your Excellency, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and Excellency, the First Lady and Minister of Education and Sports, for the invitation to join you today in Kampala. Asante sana. I thank the government and the people of the Republic of Uganda for their generous hospitality and exceptional leadership in hosting this important launch event. Your Excellency, Uganda has once again shown its steadfast commitment not only to regional integration, but also to the development of sport as a unifying force for our people. Your Excellency, the joint bid by the Republics of Kenya, Republic of Uganda, and the United Republic of Tanzania to co-host both CHAN 2024 and AFCON 2027 represents a historic milestone, not only in the annals of African football, but also in the journey of East African unity. This collaboration among EAC partner states is a testament of our collective progress in sports, infrastructure development, and capacity to organize continental and international sporting events. Your Excellency, since its inception in 2009, CHAN has provided a unique platform for players competing in their domestic leagues to showcase their talents on the continental stage, fostering the development of local football infrastructure. The impact of hosting CHAN 2024 and the upcoming AFCON 2027 will be felt far beyond the stadiums and the goals that will be scored. Tourism, hospitality, transport, and media industries will provide a crucial boost for job creation, particularly for the region's youth.
It is indeed a special day for our homeland because it marks a significant milestone in the development of sports, particularly football, in our country. Above all else, I want to thank God for the season we are in as a country. The opportunity to host CHAN 2024 and later AFCON 2027 marks the turning not only of a new chapter in an old book, but a fresh page in a new book for our homeland. CHAN 2024 brings moments of reflection for us as a country, especially those who know the history that we have been through, a history that we certainly cannot be proud of, but nonetheless, it is our history. A time when what was built in the early years of the birth of a new nation was immediately followed with a prolonged period of destruction, not only of personal property, but also of public infrastructure and human resources. Sports, and especially football, means a lot to many young people and even the old people alike. Sports brings out the kind of joy that unites a people from across any divides and makes us see one another as being part of a big family. Therefore, for Uganda to co-host CHAN 2024 tournament, together with our sister countries of Kenya and Tanzania, is a demonstration of the influence of sports in bringing us together as a people for the common good, thus pamoja. Our co-hosting of CHAN, furthermore, is a testament of God's goodness to announce to all who see and all those who hear that He has His timing and His time has come. This is the season to confirm to all of us that indeed we have recovered from the past, just like He said in the Bible, when it is time to free the children of Israel from slavery camp, He said He remembered them, and nothing could stop their exodus to the promised land. So we too can now join our region and the rest of the world to add sports as a brick in the building of our homeland. Indeed, God has used CAF to bring us together as sister countries to co-host CHAN 2024. It is much more than hosting a football tournament. It is a sign that sports can foster integration of society and bring about development. Whereas the government of Uganda has invested in sports infrastructure to rise to the level of meeting CAF standards for CHAN 2024, it is a fraction of the long-term benefits that our country shall reap, including but not limited to providing an opportunity for talent to be nurtured through utilization of these facilities. Uganda has utilized the opportunity to host CHAN 2024 to upgrade stadia like Fufa Kadiba, like Mutesa II Stadium, Wankurukuku, and Chambo Sports Grounds. The development of these stadia has enabled the government to leave assets that were perhaps not envisaged in the near future for these communities. I must assure you now that the government is ready to co-host a successful Chan 2024, which shall be remembered for a long time in the minds and hearts of all those that shall participate in this tournament, in one way or another. The local organizing committee for Chan 2024 and AFCON 2027 that I chair, together with the various agencies of the government, are committed to delivering a safe and secure tournament for all Ugandans and the visitors that shall come to our country. I want to warmly welcome our fellow brothers and sisters of the African continent from Algeria, from Niger, from Guinea, from South Africa, that shall be playing their group matches for Chan 2024 in Uganda. You can now call Uganda your home away from home. As I conclude, please join me in thanking His Excellency the President for his dedicated and unwavering commitment to the vision of an integrated East African community, as shown through yet another milestone of rallying the entire government to support the Pamoja bid. Thank you. I also want to thank the Right Honorable Deputy Speaker of Parliament, who led the Uganda delegation to Cairo at the time of bidding to host Chan 2024 and AFCON 2027. Finally, I thank the local organizing committee that has made tireless efforts to ensure that we get prepared as a country to co-host Chan 2024 alongside other preparations for AFCON 2027. I also thank CAF once more that has held hands with our local organizing committee to prepare for these tournaments. We would not have reached this far without your expert guidance.
When we talk of sports, I remember 3 sets or 4 sets of advantages. Set number 1 is to the sports persons and the public. There are a number of advantages. Number 1, stamina and determination. Sports helps you to develop stamina and determination. Otherwise, you will not succeed because it's a bit tiresome, but it teaches you to persist, have both stamina of body, but also of character. So you should know that, you young people. I'm a sportsman myself, I used to be a footballer. I know about the advantages. The second advantage is teamwork. Many of the sports need teamwork. The group with teamwork will fare better than those who don't coordinate well. Then number 3, skill. The skills that are needed. in this case of football, is to handle the ball and kick it and so on. Then number 4, health. Sports is very good for health. To burn the fat, strengthen the muscles, activate the body coordination. Very good for health. Now, those are the advantages to the individual sports person. But then, there are also advantages to the country and to the public. Entertainment. The sports people entertain us. You go and watch. It's a very good entertainment. It also builds fame for the country. 1968, the problem is that with you people, what you call history, I call current affairs. So you can imagine 1968, when Kipchoge Keino won was it hurdles? Or was it 800 meters? Kipchoge Keino, a Kenyan. This was 1968. African countries had just got independence. The world there outside didn't know much about Africa. Then you get this African who comes and smashes the world record in, I think it was Mexico. It was Mexico. So Africa came up. The world started knowing Africa. 1972, when Akibua broke the record in Munich for 400 meters hurdles. When somebody breaks a record, they play the national anthem of that country. The president of Turkey, I was with Maama here, the president of Turkey, who is also a sports enthusiast, he said they looked for the Uganda anthem, they couldn't find it for some time. They were surprised. Who is this one? Uganda, who is Uganda? So, the fame for the country. Now, business people, sports people are now very good for promotion of sales, advertising. A very well-known sports person, they hire companies, hire him to appear on their, or her, to appear on their promotion. Now for the youth, sports is a safe energy consumer. The youth, abavuka balina amanyi mangi betaaga okufuna amakubo agatalimu kabi gasaasaanyazamu amaanyi ago. If you run, by the time you go back to the dormitory, you are tired, you sleep. So you don't have time to think about other bad things. So, abavubuka, omupiira, emizannyo, safe energy consumer. no harm at all, no danger. So these are the advantages which I can remember for the individual, but also for the country and for the public. Now, in our case here, we have added another one. When we bid together with Tanzania and Kenya as East Africa, that's now another advantage. To remember that, by the way, do you know that we are brothers? Some people don't remember that. They think when they hear Kenya, Tanzania, Rwanda, Burundi, I don't know what. What is the difference? Nobody can tell you. That a Mzungu said this was Rwanda, this is Burundi, this is Tanzania, this is Uganda. But the people are the same people in many cases. So now in this case, apart from all the other advantages, we now teamed together to compete for the hosting. That's now another advantage in this case. So I salute Chan, and the money is there. We find it. We say, oh, stop this one. Let's do this. The money is there, but what you need is the focus. Focus. So these pressures, positive pressures, help us to focus on something which will be there for. Because I remember when Chogam came, we worked on this road from Clock Tower to Katwe, to those places. We even put there sidewalks. Because our road is normally, the road is there, but on the side there is dust, which comes on the road. But this time we put sidewalks, and up to now it has never gone back. So I'm very happy for Chan. It has provoked us to do some things, and we are looking forward to the games. Of course, there will be another advantage when people come here. They will see Uganda is a good destination for relaxation. They can always come back. I know many people have had that exposure. So therefore, it is now my duty to do what now? What do I do now? I shout or?
And others, we will be clapping. Can I ask us to be lively? Football is fun. Sports is fun. Can we ask clap for the president? That is entirely for the local organizing team, Uganda. It was a requirement of CAF. Here we are as a local organizing committee chaired by Maama. That's our logo, formally. 2024. Thank you, Maama. Thank you, Maama. As Team Uganda, as Uganda as a country, I want to confirm we have officially launched Jan 2024 here in Uganda. I told you, he said before, that he was and remains a footballer. Thank you today. We will always be with you and we remain with you.
The leadership that has enabled this country, its management, competitors, is the importance for physical fitness, health, commands to protect our mental. We therefore pray, Almighty God, that He protect us from all evil, that He prevail our leadership with various form
We want to thank God.
Now invite Anita and continue with the mentions here, and I want to thank them for coming. We stand up for recognition. Your Excellency and Maama, the team you see in front of